Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on SPNG, Sponge Tech Delivery Systems. I've tracked this one for the past week and a half for obvious reasons. You can see just a mammoth move up, and one of those charts where it was, you know, would it ever go down? Defying chart gravities, I like to say. But the past 2 days, it has finally turned back into a normal chart here in terms of, not just going up day after day after day. It's pulled back, so I want to get this another video chart up so I can kind of go over what's been going on and kind of what you want to see in terms of consolidation and moves back up. One thing to note, I do know that this lower wick here, that is real, but I'm assuming, because I wasn't watching tick for tick on this one today, but I'm assuming this is a fat finger trade or a bad trade. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident in saying that the price did not drop all the way down to 0.02 and then bounce back up to 15 at the end of the day. So I'm going to be pretty much disregarding this whole long wick down here because, like I said, I believe this is just a bad trade, fat finger trade. So let's dig in. Once again, I'll be going over multiple time frames to kind of give a deeper look inside the chart. But just start off with the daily. You can see that on Friday went up, hit a high of about 28.5 cents, and then just dropped literally all the way down to 0.075, and then bounced up nice. So congrats to the people that were sitting down here at the middle Bollinger Band, which is this maroon line here. Same thing as a 20-day simple moving average, but for the people that were keeping a cool head and saw that, picked up some shares there and then played the bounce. So good job for you traders. And then today, kind of the same thing. In the morning, I know it dropped down to at least 11 cents, but maybe a little bit further down. But got another nice bounce and kind of just did consolidating the rest of the day. So let's first jump back to the 60-minute chart, and you can begin to see a little more clearly what happened. Right now, what we're doing is hovering right around our 50 period simple moving average on the 60-minute, which is good. We've been dropping below it, but nonetheless, it's kind of acting like a magnet here. So if you look at this purple line, like I said, we've had some drops below it, we've had some bumps above it, but at the end of the day, hovering right around this purple line here, which is the 50 period simple moving average. So on the 60-minute, this is what you're going to want to watch. Keep your eye on the 50 period simple moving average. That's going to be the key in terms of needing to hold in order to have a nice healthy consolidation. This is plenty of a drop here to get consolidation. If this purple line can hold, then on the 60-minute, very possible could go down here and then start to consolidate around the 200 period, which at this point is valued at about 0.065. So hopefully it'll remain around this magnet right here that I'll call the 50 period simple moving average. But as long as this one acts like a magnet and keeps the price fluctuating right around it, that'll be healthy for the chart. 30-minute, you can see that the 50 period is above us, but remember we are on a different time frame, and we're kind of have a channel here when you're looking at the 30 period. Top of the channel being 50 period, and then the bottom of the channel being down here at the 200 period. So as you can see, we have this basically going flat, then we have the 50 up here going flat. So we have a channel right now within the 30-minute of just between about 0.10, we'll say. I'm looking at here, and you can see that's basically 0.10, and then this is valued at 0.19. So that's kind of our channel right now in the 30-minute. And once again, bouncing up in between here, that would be a nice healthy consolidation on the 30-minute chart from where we are right now. But 30-minute, 19 cents is our current resistance, and going back to the 60, you can see that 19 cents corresponds with the middle Bollinger Band or the 20 period. So that's kind of shows how these moving averages translate over to different time periods. But 19 cents on the 60 resistance, and then 19 cents also on 30-minute, but they're just different moving averages, but nonetheless they are still giving you the same resistance levels. Hopping down one more level to the 15-minute, you can see that we have the 200 period here acting as our magnet. Sure, the prices fluctuate a little bit, but it's really just hovering right around it. And the other thing to note on the 15 minute is that things are getting tightened up here quite a bit. This is just rough trend lines, but you can see that yeah, it has been bouncing back and forth, but the region is getting narrower and narrower as time increases. So we're reaching what I like to call decision time, meaning tomorrow or Wednesday, the price is going to need to know what, or need to figure out which way it wants to go. But this is only the 15-minute time frame, so we're getting a little bit on a smaller time frame. But just doing some sideways action again, but it is getting closer and closer together, not quite as hectic as it was, as you can see right here. So the key thing to right now is, how's it going to consolidate right now? Is it going to get above that 19 cents resistance, or is it going to fall below, let's go back to the 30, is it going to fall below this 10 cents support level? The 30-minute will be a good kind of guide. That's the main one I'll be using, because we really do have a nice channel here with the 50 period and 200 period, creating just a nice little sideways consolidation channel. So with a break above 19, that's going to be a good sign for the bulls that this was a healthy consolidation. If you break below 9.5, 10 cents, that's going to be a sign that the consolidation is not going so well. So for you people that are following the weight room analogy, you can think of it like this: get back above 19 cents, it was a good healthy workout. But if you fall below 10 cents, 9.5 cents, the workout's not going so well. And maybe you got the bench press bar stuck on your chest or something, or you didn't have a spotter when you're doing leg squats, and you're hanging yourself out to dry. So for those that are following that analogy, I'd look at it like this. But I think the 30-minute, in my personal opinion, gives the best overall kind of view on the consolidation that is taking place. So if you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me a message, and I'll do my best to help you out. But once again, this was SPNG. Thanks for listening.